And the consequence for failing to pay our bills would be that American people would have a real kick in their economic well-being. As a matter of fact, the rest of the world would too. And so we also agree we need to reduce the deficit. And I might add, in my first 2 years as president, I reduced it by $1.7 trillion. It matters. And so I'm all for continue to reduce the deficit. And but we both talked about the need for a bipartisan agreement. We have to be in a position where we can sell it to our constituencies. We're pretty well divided in the House, almost down the middle, and it's not any different in the Senate. So we got to get something that can sell to both sides. And we need to cut spending, but here's the disagreement. We have to. I think we should be looking at tax loopholes and make sure the wealthy pay their fair share. I think revenue matters, as well as long as you're not taxing anybody under $400,000. And so we still have some disagreements, but I think we may be able to get where we have to go. We both know we have a significant responsibility. With that, I'm going to turn it over to the Speaker. Kevin, it's all yours.
Well, I thank the President for spending time. We had a very productive conversation yesterday, even though he was coming back from the G7 meeting. We do have disagreements. I think we have a 50-year average. We're having more revenue at any time coming in. But I think we both agree that we need to change the trajectory, that our debt is too large. And I think at the end of the day, we can find common ground, make our economy stronger, take care of this debt, but more importantly, get this government moving again to curb inflation, make us less dependent upon China, and make our appropriation system work when we get done, right?
I'm all for making appropriations work. Now that I don't have to be there to do it.
Mr. President, is overall spending the way to resolve this, to agree on that kind of number?
Not alone. Not that alone.
Thank you. We can't stay on the patio because we'll please move back to the room. Thank you.
You gotta look at it. Yeah, mouth something.
That's what's called a pool spray, because all the members of the press gather in one room and they spray the room, and that's what you get, a sort of cacophony at the end. But they said that they feel that they have common ground, that they could reach a deal. They know where they have to go. They're at least in the same room for this talk. Tim, I don't know if that makes you feel any better about avoiding a default.
I haven't felt like we were going to default. I feel like there's enormous political posturing, and I think both sides have a lot to gain by certain stances that they're going to stick to. But it really gets back to the markets. Markets really have not priced in default. If we got a default, it would be a very significant shock to the markets. I'm going to say we're not getting that. And if anything, I think markets have rallied. If you look at just hedge fund exposure to S&P futures, for example, they're very, very underweight the market here. So while I do think this is a sell the fact kind of a thing, I think positioning right now still remains very cautious overall for the markets.
I think it's easy to be very political when you're not in the same room with someone, and I think it's always a positive when you see them in the same room and they have to be civil to one another. I think I'm looking at a May 30th deal. I think we're going to wait till the end of it, but we're going to have a deal either way.